Welcome back from that break. We do relationship stuff on Thursday here on the Max Morning Show. We talk about everything relationship. It isn't just about boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, or marriage, connections and all of that. No, we're talking everything that has to do with us, where relationships are concerned. And that's what we do here every single Thursday on the Max Morning Show. Today, we're privileged to be joined by Apostle Richmond Gyamerah Baffuor. He is the founder of King's Domain Ministries, Omanjo. Last week he was here and we talked about the effect of mobile phones and social media on the family. He delved a lot into how it helps us, connect, reach each other easily, how it has helped promote even sending money and businesses and all of that where the family is concerned. We also spoke about the disconnect, that is apparent in most homes because of gadgets and all of that. And during the phone-in segment, most of you tilted towards the addiction. And so we pleaded with him to come back today and help us break the addiction of mobile phones and social media so we can have a better quality of life.
Yeah.
Every day no abeka we da CP so we dey osie ayo oyo. Enti am say my board near here na what you say any tougher. Na ye wremu we're breaking the addiction. Say call say buy no. Ohunu say nipa bebre obi o say ne ba. Phone no say onidi mpo ama bofra no na ho ofe kura so ate. Bebre obi kura so ka say phone nti na ware kura egu ni ade. Enti ye say kwan be ne be fa say no yet see ye hu a free sa social media as a fire domum no hu nti ye nhase e ka say mobile phone and as a social media addiction describe chire ye nkakra.
First of all, me chat for them such do see we addiction is just it's a generous word for everything. Now Madisha and my king came on. I was even shocked about something. I realized that the same genetic issues na a war ebusiemu. Nema will be to me addicted to alcohol, or be addicted to gambling, or be addicted to anything.
Drugs.
Drugs, is the same force that makes a person become addicted to social media platforms.
Wow. Yes,
all right. And this year kind addiction na madisha mo kwa chire no. Ana me hu say ye wo sune ban ne ahoden bi wo nipa mu. Ye genetics ewo abusua mu. Either it was passed on to you by your mother, your father, or your great grandfathers or mothers, because genes are something that moves in families. Or no sa and no by any I think that's the only language I can use. Mwana ono na emani pa kontimi do ebia ensanom chachabo enumone ene entokwape ene niema
some people are addicted to sex.
They are we call them the sex maniacs. They can't live without that. Sa hoden na mani pa yesa no the same hoden no and many pass with me addicted to
mobile phones and
social media. And you can say addiction is irresistible impulsiveness. Me family brofo. Adia wo si hu kwan a enye yi. As ye den hyebi ato so obi dia ba ejina wo conscience we what ye hu obi a.
Adia na found omumpa.
And went me anya saade ni bia as ho ya yare. Went me anya saade ni bia as ohomwa ne kura nya adwane afiri wo nchen. As went me anya saade ni bia ade ni je kura bre wo no afiri wo nsa. And so your addiction is something that goes beyond, that have control over your life and you can't resist it.
What's that addiction anymore? And so let's focus on the main thing. Phone. Any social media addiction. Phone is social media. Can't in album.
Yes.
If you say phone ekutawa, your ability to have apps, gaming apps. Maybe na no like to put playing via WhatsApp. Because without it, phone is useless.
Yes.
One will be addicted to young phone. Addicted. Now go Android, iPhone. One will near kaka. Enti yeah, social media apps. No, tia can't in album back. A kwamba na ni obi betumi afa so aye addicted in the first place. Na fe ya ba breaking the addiction.
All right. what is the essence of social media? One of them, not a phone, not anything, about social media, they are something called engagement. So we will low self-esteem. Now, for instance, or post something. Now, say, there was some write-up be on social media platform, and you go and comment, and you receive immediate response, and you have this engagement consistently with the person. It releases this kind of chemistry in your system.
Melatonin?
Yes. It is a kind of engagement, consistently either on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebooking, anything that called, because there's another app will be also social media. Facebook right introduce me Snapchat. Snapchat no Oma introduce AI amount. Anna Facebook also introduce me. AI is like your personal friend. You can engage conversation with that AI as if you are talking to a human being, artificial intelligence. And do some questions be for instance, if you ask me a question about dopamine and I have no idea, I just type it. It's just as, so when I got to know it, sometimes we feel bored. I engage AI, we send a question. Any question is there to answer. So when you have this consistent engagement, for instance, you live alone and you have nobody around you. For instance, you live a brochure, that's why they are very interested with phones. Yes. So when you get this consistent engagement from other end, it creates that addiction. Number two, for instance, when you post something there and you have a lot of good comments and likings, because be out of picture be at when you bear 1 point something K, everybody is liking it, everybody is making you feel special. A person that you don't know is just speaking good about your picture. You look good, you look great, and every day you also want to impress people out there, to increase yourself esteem, so that the day to be a running conform so those things can also do that. And another thing,
that means we should look for ways to boost our self-esteem naturally rather than looking for it elsewhere.
So that's why when we talk about how to break addiction, we get to that.
Okay, fine. I'm confused.
Because why am I looking for external encouragement to increase my self-esteem?
Why? That's a big question.
Yes, why? Because, I've been treating subject on radio, even today I continue. Jesus asked the disciples, why are you afraid? Mark chapter 4. The why are you afraid is not just a mere question. I didn't think it was true. Because omuti eponoso and as watching and a use wada. And after Jesus rebuking the storm, the first question he asked them, why are you afraid? He is just asking them to know their spiritual, emotional, intellectual disposition. Because you have to know what is making you afraid. Now, if somebody is having this self-low esteem now, we should be able to ask the person, why? Where did it come from? Is it your background? Is it the appreciation from your family? How did your parents treat you? I mean, there are many things that breed that. And for instance, we could picture now when young Kofa, they don't know the person. They don't know their history. If you crowd that single room and pack, or that's all. But when we are taking picture, we don't show those sides.
Why is it
that is where the problem comes in. Because there are many people we want to just make them as mentors. We just want to emulate them. They are bringing the best shot out there, but you don't know them.
So be 10. So how we get addicted? You are like to feed low self-esteem.
Low self-esteem.
What else?
Another thing said, for instance, nowadays people create content to get money. Because whatever you, either TikTok, Facebook, when you're able to get to a certain level, you get money.
Yeah.
So monetization of that social media, because you may think that they care about you. Because money becomes something like incentives.
Yeah.
So it will motivate and boost your energy to create more content. You know, some months ago, Obi Born, so people were trying to create content on it. And I saw somebody pouring soup on herself just to get content over that particular song.
So any likes bekosro.
Likes bekosro.
Na when yesika. Ohwie nkwanye gu ne ho.
And so people are doing crazy stuff because of monetization. They get some peanut or something. I don't even have to use peanut to just
somebody's work. Yes, I we ankofo bebu me. When you tiase e betiase bi nso beka so mo anya.
Omo ha na juma no we content creator. One no de ba bonten na onye sika free mu. Osore o sedem na o kasan o kankofo. Or can't of onsem. It be a program we are no fat no what they say or so people make money out of that. It be a TikTok life when you seek out of that. So the more likes you get, the more comments you get, the more viewership you get. Now on when you seek a binti on you're glued to that. You're glued to that. And sometimes another time say when he say there be an man for edgy say there is something better out there. Enti wo kunu
eja wonka ne twi mami
odwen se eni papa bi ewo ho
ewa bontene ho baby fufuro sin onu ankasa
ne tibia
wo mu no.
The same thing even applies. For instance, se bi obi ni kunu kura wo ho na se wona ne yire wo ho na se wona obi twem pana wodwen se bema papa bi wo baabi wodwen se oba papa bi wo baabi enti ye dan na sa oba papa no obetime anya no ho no sa yonko papa no betime nya no. So every day bia oho say ya on hadwin mo be hie nipa bi na nipa na na bra ba akoso. Yes, there are people so with me siankofo bo social media mabra. I mean I know people. Minim kofo mi no mo abrochire zeze ba ko UK ba ko so a friend say America social media. They met them o ma ware. Enti obi dinner dance say mkura mi share me on Facebook and you ono so ye na adwene say obeko and every day they are there together. And another thing that I also see is yonkophobia, they are very lonely. They are very depressed. Ankonam. Enti every day they are there to create fun and excitement. Enti on the entum ko ansem kope videos are. And the one we hear social media and so no idea who scroll down and see that. And every day you are
so far as you have data. Now networks no so stable.
That is it.
No buffering.
That be cry.
Keep going. Go. Ube 2 hours, 3 hours. Person so being quite to horse 3 hours.
Yeah, just be yes. No quite. And I think these are some of the basic stuffs na TMS and Jane na mechanical genetics and so on. One factor.
And so one factor. Yes. They have a natural disposition for addiction.
For addiction. So anything that they get in touch with.
One share you be addicted.
Yes.
Enti yan share sa addiction ni wake kan no me di ba obi ho a okukritik content afi no akoka ho obi nso akonam oni obi a ne kasa ntina akoka obi nso so wo ho a ono amumu ni hu bi.
Yes.
Ohun so on the on sempata nti otwa photo bi koto na se like ana ni tiada nti de bia bonse na afi aka ne ho ote ne ho a enti yan hwe nso so boni e what's no man hu ye bia na afi ya bakwan be fa so ate ye ho.
Now, in so bonnie na me the two major things there were social media platform a free word. And I'm saying free word into there are a lot of bullying. Obi betima ka sembi afa wadia wabra ye ho 1 week 2 weeks untimi na. Enti wa brand bi o TikTok. Me person me boni di na ma glorify the jumedi a woye. Ne dia ne say even to the standard with me friend Ghana first lady a trophy wife. You call Ghana First Lady a trophy wife. Oba wade ni kunatena over 20-something years. You call her a trophy wife. And to an agenda, you say, he speak bad about people. He criticize stuff. And maybe when you're fortunate and you fall under the category of such a young man and the person bullies you, what this whole day, the whole week, with mood, with joy, with happiness, has been curtailed by a stranger that you don't know from Adam.
Obabi anu oka your friend say Miss Estelle Plus. On say ma say almost so or the picture be ko to na obi ma oye depressed. Mekai good morning to Ami Amewode or no ni na edi nkomo. In fact, later they had to take the lady to the clinic.
See the point? See the point?
I feel obeda no so into through Miss SL Plus no more rates in a kakra otumi kra echo winning.
You see the point?
But at a point for years no said them no as someone ni panic about the picture no.
Obia wouldn't him know. Like you don't they are all kasa when your data bear 5 megabyte be. Now with my much and I'm telling there are people what they hear, what they see really influence them. They don't know how to say, oh, forget it. I mean, I don't care. I mean, one day I was on another television and we're discussing something. Now, topic can I near discuss? That's a software I had a different opinion.
Okay.
I felt they were wrong. They also felt I was wrong.
Okay.
Then somebody called in or friend now say, na software I won't free na maybe microphone about better na way. And the guy gave it to me because he felt their mechano and you need theology and yajene. And to would him how to engage mental discussion. Need the say or end it into insult. And there are people who are like that. Their level of comprehension, their level of understanding, and the only defense mechanism for them is to insult. And now when it takes care, no, say what the idea better, somebody can just speak ill about idea why then it can kill your motives, your agenda, it can just destroy you. Now, another thing that I also see with this is say, oh, a disika basa. Because udeta no obeto ansa na wode aye the man wo hwe video wo hwe ne nesa o mento 5 cdb mento 10 cdb wani mra wo so na wato be 20 cd in a day or 50 cd in a day or 100 cd in a day. It depends on what you are watching.
Yeah.
And to how much do you get?
But me so you tell kasen and I said you ma we kasen na
wunya. Now, and this thing is very expensive. People don't know because I be a water in Ketenkete or mentor data bear 50 megabyte be, mentor bear 1 gig be, mentor bear 2.2 gig be, na be a 12 city cup.
Omo offers na yo omo de man no. And also to zabra so omo hye dam de minimo.
Oh, I mean.
We ya hwem na ko. Eh serious ah.
Yes, and no say me tobacco be network be so. Obo code be minyabe 2.2 gig. Less than 1 hour, who they are them day na na free me phone so.
Eh serious.
Net 12 city cop. Enti me so me ti wa me kenkan. Me sa akwa akoto. E say me ko ti. Enti oni mra wo da kro no. What spend almost 50 cedis.
Obi chop money.
Ne and yield any result to your life. E very expensive.
Especially minim konfobia say na okay o parking kind. So you go to site to read to enrich you. But 1 year 7 preduasa, what they share videos are 7 nyansa bi anymore. That is say omono they don't get anything.
They don't get anything. Enti every day no say who waste usika. Who waste usika. Who waste usika. And you know recently I think a week ago I read on an article say a lady be or posting a picture or a star or something, either American or UK, or posting a picture on Instagram page. Akronfo na wodi for me a trace na konfie kokuno. You know, social media makes us very susceptible and very
vulnerable.
Vulnerable, that's the right word.
Let's look at how to break that thing apart from wasting money, you know, destroying friendships, relationships, families, because we're no longer communicating, we're no longer bonding. Yeah, did you cry near your phone and all of that? It's a say baby. That is said, there are some Cassia na better. And this will be a could sati be a year. Quite ben one fast one. I
think they kind of self-discipline. For instance, me phone. Me sorry no pebia edichemi. I always do I'm spending on any app on my phone.
Is it an app? No, I install as a phone.
No, phone yes, my iPhone. I don't know other phones. Oh, sorry, no pa at the mount. Say me call Facebook, me call Google, me call YouTube. At the moment, a mom was me spending 7 hours. 20 minutes on this app. Now, me app be there. It keep me time. I can say it give it to you in every day. Then when you sit back, now she won't say what spend this 7 hours in a day on your phone. And the point is, and I'm saying trying consistently. Until you say, phone that
now record it.
Now record it. Now record it. And when you 7 hours in a day, what spend it on social media? And you need self-discipline. Catches Debbie. I am wasting my time away. Because the attorney said, "Emre yadia, if free one side, you may never get it again." Emre, unya biuda. Mawari yegua manusu sumuna so ebi amit menya biu. Me kunu free ma mit menya biu. Make sika share betime nya bio nanso wo se wo mra unya bio da.
Tina bebra ya mrewa ne nkokora ne wo tun wo yam saa ase mi hunu
yanka nanso na anka eji. Enti da bia wo so a wo kɔ no na woni mra ho se na abɔ 12 woni mra ho se na abɔ 1 yeti ye me badru have be 7 something and abɔ 8 something.
Abɔ 8 something mrekwa.
Yes, mrekwa na ekɔ. Enti adechie bia no you must do things to improve your life. If
you what can some was saying good. We see adechie
bia. I say wo ye ade a ebem wo abrabo na tumpon kakrabi. Enti ade ebesa na wo da wo mpaso. The first question you should ask yourself, what did I do with this day? Because me that sorry and the Bible say nyame humobro ne do so my abribia. So when I wake up in the morning, he credits me with his mercy.
Yeah.
What they have done me. He credits me with the day what they have done me. But how I am going to live in the day no enya ache de.
Eni
efrimia. Enti me koda na ade echi me ho a ade esabia no before I close my eyes to meet another day, I should assess the day. What did I do with it?
Tisa ukacha on said today me na me share TikTok 10 hours.
10 hours.
If I saw Ben the bread. A man for so on this omun store na saying. And no money good them.
Yes.
What you pictures go is near the numbers at home here be a.
No they are.
Yeah the bread yes. So that they are making money.
They are making money out of it.
Also to share TikTok.
And I share tade na o de ato ho no.
Also kwa
unto be na wo hwe nkofo business. So obia de bia be hwe bia give the person money. But one you are losing money.
Apart from discipline. Being disciplined.
Number 2, the bit me say there they say now phone it has so improved to the standard app be a one person because you can block it.
Of course.
Number 2, obetim so set up phone in a certain way it drew a certain timer untimi access bio. One any amount obetim you cry there show ma.
Without discipline you can't do that.
Yes, you can do that.
So for me, the first word being discipline
is very key.
Because what be set two phones you say from 7 p.m. No social media be more. Not phone so 7 not phone no So it takes a lot of discipline
to do that. And so then let me add you into the discipline. Okay. The second thing I can say you should seek for help.
Just like any other addiction.
Yes.
So obia ni phone I say we are see very and I say on ni phone so na bibi no ebi kura we adwuma man say adwuma ye wo mu obi wo ha wa ba adwuma ma wo so ye adwuma bet na say ahwe movies ni ayi sa free Wi-Fi.
Yes,
now the business is losing any ade no
it's true
obeka say you obi adwuma me bet na me pon na me call and those things but in the end it doesn't improve you.
It's true. It doesn't at all.
Enti ehimfa na me nko emoa ben empire na me ba ho but then empire ana baby a woni asabe ensa afa wondomum nobody afa wondomum no ho na me nso me nko
emwa de I mean you bet me nyam afri baby a the first emwa mo afri nyam nchen Bible says ready and see dana odansi for but see the point is you must first admit say we me how. Nobody ever seek for help if the person doesn't know that I need a help. Obien wo kopem wa so onim so hia mo a. Enti ansa na me kwa kopem wa no, kire me gitum se me hia mo ansa. Enti ese wo de kan hu say, yes, I'm addicted to this. How will I know when you don't feel ease the moment your phone is not around?
Eja kan bi o what say wo phone ni wo nchen.
Yes.
Obi wan fifre ti no na ni ti pa no wa buru say wo how
o phone ni boss is here de ye wo no. Se boss here kura akwa e de repair phone, it is a problem. If you can't go a day without there are people they can't even go a minute without checking their phone. They can't. When they wake up in the morning is the first thing they see is phone. The last thing they see is phone. And to the moment I sabe the pattern of your life, then understand the problem. If you have a problem. Who say what problem? Maybe you don't know. Yes, say if you need data crowd or phone so. No. I have to get it. You have a problem. And what is cause a problem? The first point, not say obekonya menchen. Because nyame de discuss because I mean
nyame for social media
everything around our life matters to God. Ye ni ade a nyame mfa ho. Dabi. Many idea me Barbara woman. Everything about our life matters to God. Into him what genuinely there, you can first go to God.
Into what bumpire beyond that, what do you do?
Then you seek for sometimes you need to go and see professionals. Your immediate family, your friends. Because be over Facebook it shows say you are online. Because maybe it shows say you are online. And sometimes the amount for you and say WhatsApp say no, they take away their time from there until you don't know. No crime the own time I'm the buy.
So message anti kikram one so we read
yes. And I think and I'm so here one into set it and near my the own money town will be to me.
And I was say in your immediate psychologist and psychiatrist that your immediate family man say be a pastor Baffuor. I mean, yes, sophobia, because sabi, yes, sophobia, and what that kind of maturity. Into what could be a pastor Baffuor, me phone, me problem. I need you to help me. Into no, Obama on one monitor one. I said, dear, mammy, yes.
For instance, me baby barman chain. There be also person me didn't come. So one day na you punch an Obama office. No say the major problem, gambling. Now the gambling ne my bet and aviator this any manner easy accessible to the phone. The point is eduma so away no ohia phone no. Enti ene me catch and say mo use phone we na M1 no. So the first thing I told him said then make sure you don't have money on your mobile money account.
They be empty.
That's the first point.
Because it's so easy. Mommy 15 series, mommy 20.
Yes, make sure say you don't have social media, friends money on your social media, mobile money. Number 2, and I'm catching say to yourself, you owe your destiny a better life. Because all you want to say, okay, what you want to say, wow. Now, who say, what the was shebreka, so be what shebre abrabo pa. Yes, you owe that to yourself because nobody can help you if you're not ready to be helped. Because God does not force himself on anybody. And to do someone I don't want but the first thing says someone I'll catch it and say, my brabo na me bon yes and my brabo. I owe my life a precious life. I owe my life a better future. Me obien who I did chacha ye. No, I was listening to Bishop Oedipo, or can say be, was it anything that comes by chance, he's scared of it. Was it he must work his way to the top. And the idea when you're by chance, the probability you lose it by chance is high. And to one else catch our brother say, I owe my life a duty. Many are made the Meshabra because there are people young Kofobi Bemutie, Omubobra, Nansuman names Omu Meshabremuka. And until you understand that you owe your life a responsibility. Okay, Ecclesiastes chapter 12, the last verse 13 and 14. Was let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God, obey his commandments. Was it that is the duty of every man? Was he assuming in every year? So they didn't coupon, they didn't answer. So one day in the I said, yeah. And to Busan say, and then the year must say there was as so. First is to God, and second is to my destiny, not anybody around me. Not my wife, not my children, not my parents, not anybody. You owe your life a duty. And until you discover that you owe your life a duty, you can't break free.
Yeah.
And so now say baby and so the next thing you can do is say, one hour don't wow. So subject yourself to my discipline.
Bro,
yeah. No, there's something in the Bible that I love it. There's something in the Bible that I love it. What do you say? Abra Hega Johnny free fee. And we could share our Baffuor no. We share our Baffuor busan say Hega we there wa. Was him me master yere Sarah. Tia me my kaya de. And Baffuor catches Hega kone kobre wo ho ase. The angel said go back and submit. The angel never made a statement about Sarah because Hagar. Hey, what me man who tia Sarah? What in the man who crying now in the kunuda?
And in this case, be a crown, be our parents who say M1 toward one more psychiatrist.
Yes,
psychologist.
So mwa.
And psychologist Edibema. I was so sure now, bro.
Because nobody goes up without first coming down. Dear consultant, they can see an answer. Say me, Jena, when me can never be compared to Mako to a me. Because nobody ever goes up without first coming down. That is the system and the pattern of life. Sare nyame ahyehyɛ nima. Enti sɛ wo kwa akopɛmmoa na wonyɛ krado sɛ wo bebrɛ wo ho ase wo saa moa na ɛne wontimi mpagya. There are people who come when masɛm a me de me kyerɛ no nka. Madu susum na so nenso twerɛ sɛm sɛ kwasea de kyerɛ no nka.
Eja mpacho na se.
Twerɛ sɛm sɛ wo kwasea de kyerɛ no nka.
Yeah, papa ya kan say we're discussing breaking free from the bondage of phone and social media. We they used to a biblical kakra. We are addicted. Or say catch it on who say me what problem. Now say me be who say what problem. It's a phone in who na say 50 born to be yo. We say upako wia screen board kwako e botia. In fact, we to be school fees ground to but obebo botia e dey repair with phone. Or say who say what problem. Now say me di ho no di kan bom paye. Obo mpaye wia what through be obey to me aboa nti se bia yesopo bia onimu de na o ni nimu de kwa kire nye se asopodie nkwan na mo mabrabo mu ni technology se Pastor Baffuor na odo fa nkire mo se bro ho ase sanso e bia se ye do ma psychologist se ne aye ka no say addiction no phone addiction is just like drug sex or alcohol addiction so ni nyina brain the same place nti se bia the one ma clinical psychologist so wo mo awo na peja ho say phone na media wo na to data ma media o se wo nuru ba bia san komo no ne but very soon ye be phone lines na wa be kan ye ho be 5 minutes ye be say Pastor Baffuor awie ni submission no nti ye bre ye ho ase
ye de asua
na aboa ye de mbio ne betu
ade ba ko so betu ma ne say e de ntina me what social media me first na I respond to messages early. Enti obi send me message na wa respond tema ma me ana me dwen se wa header. But me nanse ma wo se ananye header. Graph send me message e chance am.
Enye
boapaye because for instance I wake up 1 a.m. every day.
Wow.
I have to drive to the studios. 3 a.m. I am on air. To be at 5:30 in my phone. Me be do fear, I feel me be rest kakra. Me call officer have to also engage other stuffs. Enti bia mani kra ma me ho so ana me so me nya message a me screen so. Enti me bresa na me be responde kra na ye tu.
Wo be how adwene?
Me bre enti ade ba ko hu say amanfo yen e betima yen say two things. Number one, get yourself busy.
Pa bibi yo.
Bibi ye.
Say idleness. And am go for bebre to a set time no.
Bibi ye. Ade bia unless what you man no, it has to do with phone.
Because it says, especially COVID back 4 years.
Have to do with phone.
A lot of people, yeah.
And if it has to do with phone, there, then anything on your phone, phone, it does not augment the work you're doing. Delete that app.
Delete, obviously delete it.
Yes.
So delete you, so delete you.
You free so. And to you free so because when you care for phone, you crowd the possibility to go back to the same thing is very hard because a drawings, a addiction, so something pulls you through it. And apart from say, would you mind we any phone so you can change Android for now or iPhone and use YAM.
So the year Juman.
Because
YAM so Juman say the data there. YAM.
That's what I'm saying. Say, be what you man we no. Tim the can say what you man we has to do with phone there. Then delete certain apps. You can only do that now. Chira be who say you owe your destiny a better life.
Who are sudi.
Emma was shebre.
Emma wa shebre.
Yes.
Na don't should I go do a to wash sa no man no man. E mo bi brewa na. Wasem a wo kan mem say safe no be kan wa me di two obi tirim. Say wo kodam pass so finally abusa ho say ene
e de nam
brabe na boy ya. Asem be na me kan na mo be na me two ya. Nti e di me braba kwa nimu kakra.
Yes.
It's a huge question.
Yes.
It's quite a deep one.
Yes. And it's very important. And when you keep yourself busy, wow, you don't also find other things that becomes a hobby. Sebia me wo phone so na me nyama nigia. Na saa de na mami consume my time more. E mami say misika, e mami ye bullied, e mami meet people who are hurting me. E mami expose me life na me ye vulnerable there. And then na me pe ade fofra it will substitute that. Because laws are not changed. We enact different laws, superimpose the already existing law. And to mrebia umabrabu ma mempeno. And the other na mempe mrafofra ono aho beye den ache mrako bia omnipeduam. And ti ade bia me ye no mempe nigia foforo.
Hobby. Yanka hobbies ni bi. Obi oha me mfa say
Did you swimming? Did you swimming?
Football.
Yes.
Tennis. Well, obi ni mo bi a ne no pekasa pa anya se bi o journalist o na adwuma o ye. But e be drew baby a obey a pandit. Of because o kan say so onye na adwuma na otifi a phones nko a. Nti ene o stations onye adwuma o stations no ho but oko just to speak.
Yes. Yeah, just to keep you busy. You know, I listened to a lady or Tony Moya popular and also when your back problem. Hospital be able to be and say chair operation. Then will be recommended Dr. Bimano. Or quite don't catch say you don't need operation, just go and swim.
Oh.
Yes.
Nimdia mi man.
Yes, go and swim. Was it or swim na everything became perfect. So sometimes you can just find different things just to sports to keep you busy.
Wow. That was for 0558 4620880 558 4620888. We're breaking the addiction today. Now, with every addiction, it's one step at a time. Baby steps. As a nanu na obi ni edin komo cigarette nom. O se empty preoccupant is cigarette ni nyan kojugu se menum bio. Obesa kobola so akopo obi kura peace abenum because addiction is hard to break but o se nkakra na wo kire wadwen no wo free unti say 5 6 na unum no per day na why na 3 so for crowd of from say akwasi free kumasi marching. Akwasi.
Hello.
Akwasi marching now what to say?
Nami Adam.
All right, Akwasi Kasa.
Hello. Mommy, good morning.
Good morning, Akwasi. Wadauma, and even Kasa for phone why? We say we tia for TV so be delay kakra an.
Mami no TV no ana.
Okay. Yo. And see, breaking the addiction, you've said so many things.
No, mommy.
Okay, Waba. Okay, hello.
Mommy.
Yeah.
I'm shamo pa.
On sound so.
Makasem papa. Tofono nyamisha no ndim dia wodi. Na order number to screen and kamepesha me be kana na se me nyama no problem bi o ho kakre. Me doctor me me mo no me nyawa. Mama me ni anti pa na social media ni sem na ntene mabawa.
Me ba now so what's the way a doctor?
Yes, madam.
And to me mo din yo. Mathematics.
I'm off in the hospital.
Okay, yo.
But I'm not a man with the said the obey wolf program and you no one want your love. That was all by the name of making. Why, you're the partner social media. That is set in book of our life. And now they put in book of our life. I am Mama one social media, but connected to Mama. I would say, no, you could not phone book. The kind of this over from man who crash here. If you 10 minutes, I'm ever from Mama. And this is here, no. So the obesity of Papa, the democratic club, their money is so quick, number one, but only in the meeting, not social media. I know this question, Indiana, and I say any. That's the main issue. Because connected to someone within you go.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
The phone number.
Yeah, or the number betuja. Yeah, ma for kwan na want to one mu be ma kire wadwuna answer won nsem busabi Emma Apostle Gyamerah Baffuor. Between 0558462088 0558462088 me to me boaka mo say joy ye ya na wano dwom ye ntiase 0558462088. We're breaking the addiction. We laid the foundation for what addiction is. We spoke about the dangers of the phone and social media addiction. Now we came into the addiction proper. Also, wajitum. Psychologists can say denial. If you are in denial, you get no help. And I will say, "Where mu say mo nyankopon kran to me more." Apart from normal working, yan you know me ko fa call ba e dey be mbiom na e betumi aye break addiction. Carol, wo for efficace wa matching. Caroline, good morning.
Good morning. About Panapo mine.
Onyankopon da ma me ho ye where?
Good morning. Radia Domeso Menwaye. And I pray many aje because me fight be in my life. Me obi a me dishire. Shire netiano. Me deeper. Me yase me jaya na matenyo kodi. Recently me te wan and say hanya me ana me yisire ni she menum ana. Because of shire last year me ko yo operation. So still me buy me di me ba so doctor catch me say mama ndi biemo. Still me buy me di. But last month na me to na me say look, ade we nya me na me yi shemenu. Man fa shemenu ade na besi.
Yeah.
Inti mi ndi biom. But din, ebi wa obehyi obi na we di na okon ado. Inti in fact din. But me dance say papa a church nsem mu sa cha aboa me.
Sir.
Me ti asa na aboa me pa ma me ho kwan a me fa so afa me twi me ho afiri ho kra.
Wow.
Nyame nhyira mo. Sa na pa bia ho sha yan kwan sa.
Onyankopon kwa umwa wate Caroline.
Amen.
Onyankopon
Amen.
enkwa umwa.
Amen.
All right. Enti like you said, addition cuts across. Enti niema obi no mu nsa bebre niema shire die no ho. Eyasem shire die no eyasem ye bedi hu nkomo. Enti baabi adwene no baabi a ye addicted to shire ensa. Any enubone, any gambling, so na social media de no nso so ewo. Eja enkomo no ye de no.
Look at our sister that is called. You see, the attorney say another word and I'm crying, you know. You can look at somebody's story. When you call there, please go.
Menyako, yenko pick ni embra. Your last caller na fe wa wrap up. Sylvester, ufrefi ashama mwachi. Hello Sylvester.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Kasai.
I can hardly hear you.
Oh, Sylvester, I can hear you loud and clear. So you speak.
Okay.
Say what you want to say.
Okay, please. I've been following the program, and I think that it is really helpful, and then it is also helpful to the youth. And all the suggestions the man is giving are up. I mean, and one of the things that we need to understand is that if you want to break an addiction, first of all, you need to be disciplined with yourself. That's the first thing. You need to be very disciplined with yourself because you know yourself, you know what you want. And you don't have to allow something that will not add any value to your life. So, I mean, take a preeminence in your life, or, I mean, take the lead in your life. And then secondly, this is one thing that most people are not aware of. To break an addiction with regards to social media, I want to offer a solution. And the solution is that most of these young ones should start reading books in place of being addicted to social media.
Thank you so much. We're out of time, and so this is where I think your submission would end. But I hope you join us next time. Also,
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, you're in free studio here. And so let's just wrap up.
All right.
I mean, social media and Tinebusian, no my basa, na worry.
They make a chat to the your sister of Freya, shady in operation. So I did a bit more motivate to say, me discipline. It's just a set a barbie. It's a bar name standard for measurement. And you share ubia social media a guna warrior. Social media amana losing sika. Social media na braba say look at the examples of people and learn to save your life.
And our number 2.
My number is 0241 326944.
0241 326944. And if I've been so pewa.
All right. So be pemia me office or manjo. So to manjo a new station where I would do a super city of light. But city of light I wanna I saw no horse in my office. I mean, chia me Eda be or a good part of be a TMA, a friend Edasaki. Edasaki.
Okay. All right. Edasaki, Unyanko Poncha, won't so share. Free now what you and sending any social media, any phones, and soon so pay womb, and in soon so Bonia, a debeb busia, our rear, and ma ni wong, and none our 4 and 10. Any young Casacra, say ya, essay, Nisika, and inquiring to me, inquiring. And them send commoners in minim say to me at was will be more, but repemuno, a debebro. Thursdays here relationships, and then at was we did see a boy, Yanko Poyaduma. Tomorrow is the Friday's edition, and we're back. Kojo Addison and Joy Wilson, the rabbit enough form. Now Yabesumu, come. Ye be a pet near the cardo at house. And that throwback, no, ye rare Africa, maybe. Now, meaning say last one a baby, the bemo and yajipa. Medas a social Yanko Punchra. Sounds only a that. Pastor Richmond Gyamerah Baffuor, Unyanko Poncha Daddy. God bless you so much.